Number one podcast in Sabah. Legit! Promoting Tarap, Poso and Amplang to the next level. This is Kinabalu Podcast.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi people, saya Ricardo.
Dan saya Kenny.
Selamat kembali ke podcast nombor 1 di Sabah.
Super legit.
Kita akhirnya kembali ke episod yang santai lah.
Dengan suara yang serak lah.
Ya, sebab there's so many program lah actually happening in our workplace.
Yep, so many until berapa bulan kita tergendala lah actually. So we've been busy day and night. OT sentiasa
ataupun to in a layman way lah. Kira tiada job lah.
No lah, not entirely tiada job lah. I mean we do have sial kamu cover. We do have a few yang non-profit tapi well we needed the money.
I used to say like macam there's a tulisan di kamera so I don't know
Oh
what
no,
is that.
it's a streaming
Okay.
USB lah ya.
Yeah, so basically we did kita pernah cakap lah yang kita bilang kita mau record bila ada orang bayar saja.
Yeah.
I mean it is what it is, right?
It's a hustle.
It's a hustle. It's a Malaysian economic kira pergi political lah.
Sial. It's apa tuh? Apa tuh? Saya mau cakap apa itu?
Begini baik bebe. Begini baik ni. Bodoh lah angkol kasih pegang sikit angkol. Bodoh lah tu. Kasih pegang angkol bodoh. So anyway, okay, to inside joke. Okay, it's been really a while. Last episode kami pun sama
Oli
and it was on February. No, it's already mau habis sudah Mei. Unlike last year, we are super pumped and super full of
super packed.
Super packed and full of episodes and stuff. You've seen our wrap up yang last year punya 2025 punya wrap.
Yeah.
We've here and there
Every single week recording.
So it was a good year lah last year.
It's a good year.
Not to say this year is not good, cuma a little bit slow lah.
Yeah, slower.
But I think we still survive lah.
Yeah.
Because ada orang hua-hua and bikin ni banyak followers, tutup bungkus juga kan.
Yeah.
So anyway, I want to do some shout out lah before we start to Shah, our good friend di Singapore.
Shout out to you, man.
Yeah, man. First and foremost, of course, congratulations to you and your wife.
Congratulations.
Sebab,
Tahniah.
Baby. For quite some times menunggu ada cahaya mata dan akhirnya ada. Dan to be having to face this orang bilang
life challenges.
Life musibah ini, tetapi hopefully we can get through this. Your baby actually tidak cukup 3 bulan, dude.
3 bulan.
Kira tidak cukup bulan, tapi terpaksa di-deliver akan awal because of some complications. So dia the baby need to survive day by day lah now. So now sudah survive for 2 weeks. So at least another another more 10 weeks. Kalau dapat survive another 10 weeks, dia kira macam mature lah. Sudah 9 bulan lah kira kan. So we really hope that so. I got the news just now daripada Syah juga cerita pasal yang because dia ada single umbilical sejak to produce nutrient and everything.
To pass the nutrients to the newborn kan.
Correct. And but at the same time dia perlu pass the blood juga. So tapi single umbilical. So they're still trying to figure out how supaya dia boleh both supply nutrition and also nutrients, but at the same time also bloods also flow. So far sudah survive 2 weeks and we hopefully survive until membesar dan cukup bulan dan sebagainya. Then we hope we can see you lah. In Singapore, and you guys can come over. Your dad love here, man. So hopefully everything's gonna goes well, and we pray for it lah.
May everything be eased. And may be
Because
blessed
Syah
always.
perlu bagi tahu sama anak dia yang dia ada kawan yang tiap minit hantar reels. So that one. True, right?
True.
Can relate to.
Kalau tengok kan Kinabalu Podcast send you reels dia bilang sana.
Oh yeah, photo mas lah. So anyway, another one. Yeah. Shout out to you, bro.
Yeah,
Send
man.
our regards to your wife, your family, and we are praying for our best juga actually.
We got
Yeah.
you, man.
Can you slow down? Tiba-tiba ada sound nanti iklan ke apa?
Ya kah?
The lights.
Uish.
Kasih volume down. Oh, sudah mute lah. Muted. So yeah, and another shout out to Sheena, our previous guest on WWF Worldwide Fun.
Yeah. What
yeah.
happened to her?
Yeah, so dia unfortunately dia ada brain tumor.
Yeah, diagnosed with brain tumor.
And then they had remove it.
Mhm.
And then I mean dia sudah kena buka the I saw the stitching and all kan memang. Wow, I mean she's so strong. She's so optimistic apa yang saya nampak daripada dia punya social. And we pray for you.
Yeah.
Hopefully everything's gonna be okay, man. You know,
Girl,
yeah. You know,
you go, man.
yeah. Orang bilang, we got friends juga. I got a few friends actually yang survive this thing. I mean, probably not as hard as her, not as big as her. Punya, you know, macam Tora bola.
Yeah.
He survived the apa? What the cord? It was
Throat cancer kah?
no. The lymphoma.
Pause for a bit.
Yeah, why?
Just to double check. The screen is going on off sana tadi.
Is it
I think we're good.
Yeah.
And probably just me.
screen there saja lah kali maybe. But
Yeah.
I'm bright, you're not bright. But it's okay lah.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Take a look. Portrait
Okay.
sekarang kan. Okay. Tell me if it's portrait now.
No portrait because you're not there.
Try move around.
Me?
Yeah. Oh, is it like that kah?
Yeah. Because dia auto scan your focus point kan.
Oh, nah.
Nah, portrait sudah because
My concern is dia putus connection bah.
oh.
I don't think so lah. Tidak lah.
Kalau
Sorry.
tidak kita posan saja lah.
Yeah. Sorry, dude.
Audio.
I think we're good.
Okay.
We're good.
So yeah. Shout out to you, Sheena.
Yeah. Shout out to you. You're a survivor.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk about the most orang bilang it's a month of May,
Yeah.
the month of keamatan.
Yes.
So in our workplace pun kita sudah sambut. So did we?
No, not yet.
Kan dah jadi, I don't know, jadi ke not? Well,
We apparently macam 50-50.
wow.
Yeah. So after
Cuti sudah?
After cuti lah, I think.
Probably lah. Okay.
Yeah.
So anyway, a month of May kalau di Sabah ni Avers Festival ataupun Pesta Keamatan.
Yep.
So we've been seeing a lot of event here and there sebab dia kadang-kadang dorang buat di mukim-mukim, kadang-kadang dorang buat di kampung-kampung, and then dorang buat for sure is daerah lah. So macam ada Bangi, ada Kota Marudu, ada Tongod, stuff like that.
All the daerah they
Yeah.
can name.
Yep, and then ini akan wakil-wakil dia ni daripada program-program ini. Pesta Keamatan daerahnya akan pergi ke DCA di ujung bulan nanti lah, which is next week.
Yep.
Yang mana ada program Sugandoi. Sugandoi ini pertandingan nyanyian. Tidak kira lelaki dan perempuan lah. Lepas tu kita ada Sugandoi Dazanak.
Yes. Yang budak-budak punya.
Yeah, and also one more, it's the Sugandoi for elderly a little bit. They call it apa? They call it. Let me have a look dulu.
Sugandoi.
Songko Taun.
Oh.
So Dazanak and Songko Taun. So macam
okay.
mungkin yang for elderly lah. Correct me if I'm wrong. Saya dusun juga, but I'm not really into. Bukan not really into. I don't really know lah. To be frank.
I don't think everyone knows. Saya rasa orang yang very into it yang tahu ni benda.
I mean the dusun, the KDM should be. So yeah. This is being celebrated by the KDM, which is the Kadazan Dusun Murut, the local Sabahan, but also celebrated by the whole Sabahan for sure, the whole Malaysia.
Yeah.
Dia masuk dalam takwim lagi apa semua.
Yes.
Together with Gawai in Sarawak.
Yeah.
So adalah isu-isu yang kami terima. Antara isu-isu yang kita terima adalah daripada sharing orang lah. Antaranya we're not gonna mention name here, but tapi contohnya macam you know what happened yang baru-baru ini, the Dazanak punya Sugandoi Dazanak ini sampai pukul 1 dorang bilang.
Oh, diorang kena tunggu lama ke? Like tunggu queue siapa nyanyi duluan apa semua?
Satu queue. Tapi secondly dia gabung with the Songko Taun, which is dia mungkin ganti yang anu muda, and then dorang, it's too long.
Kenapa begitu?
It's too long. So boleh sampai pukul 1 pagi the performance. So budak-budak pun sudah ngantuk apa semua.
Alamak.
Cannot perform.
Yeah.
You know like one of our yang we know, ada yang champion di Paitan for example. Tiba-tiba di sana dia tak dapat tempat begitu because of apa? Sudah penat apa semua kan? So it's macam okay, this is actually very easy. Not that easy, tapi we know as a event manager myself, satu lagu 5 minit is average lah. Ada yang kurang, ada yang lebih sikit, so around 5 minutes. So, okay. So the transitions are about 2-3 minutes daripada next. Kalau ada banyak cakap apa semua transition, let's say max 5 minutes. So one song is 10 minutes lah, masuk transition naik dan turun. So kalau 5 peserta maksudnya 50 minit kan 1 jam boleh siap, right? So tapi we understand ada lagi song kau tahun tu, which is that one more, kalau ada 5 peserta there or more, so another 1 hour 2 hours. So kalau kau start pukul 9 kau akan habis pukul 11, right?
Yep.
So kalau ada rasmi, perasmian, there's ritual, ada program sikit-sikit, whatever.
In between.
Still kau boleh max out to 20 to 30 minutes. So adding 2 jam 30 minit, you should be done or everything. Event ini tidak boleh melebihi. Kalau event rasmi selalunya 1 jam setengah saja. Kalau program-program yang macam ini, pertandingan-pertandingan ni 3 jam saja. Tolak the Gunung Adau lah. Itu banyak dia punya stages and everything dari pagi sampai petang, right? So we understand that one. Tapi for macam nyanyi ni just one time, right, nyanyi. So mungkin kalau ada 2 lagu, 1 lagu pilihan, 1 lagu adding lah another 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Transition mungkin 12 minit, 13 minit. You can count. So apa yang berlaku, orang sudah penat. Budak-budak sudah penat and all. So so itu ada orang punya komen lah. And ada lagi komen kita terima, kalau boleh orang bilang jangan kasih pisah lah tu kategori songkok tahun tu. Songkok tahun tu kasih pisah lain kategori, jangan kasih gabung.
Here's the thing, kenapa gabung? What do you think?
Budget wise?
Budget
Yalah, 1 kali jalan, 1 kali pentas, 1 kali live, 1 kali crew, 1 kali event management, 1 kali everything.
That would be a management nightmare, man.
That's correct.
I mean, based on our experience managing barang, say lah, let's compare to kita buat singing and then tiba-tiba ada poetry in between and then lepas tu ada choral speaking lah, for example lah kan. It's a nightmare, man.
Nightmare. Because the juries gonna be different juga. Satu juri untuk budak, satu juri untuk yang yang orang elderly. So it's a nightmare, man. Kalau boleh kasih pisah lah.
So habis yang nyanyian habis untuk yang budak lah, and then after that the seniors come in, and then whatever categories that comes, it's organized.
Different days also can.
Yeah, why not?
Better. And also sama juga tu, sebab kau sudah tembak sampai pukul 1, so maksudnya the event is more expensive sudah, sebab bagus dari collect kasih 2 hari, right?
Tu
tidak pening. And also kami bercakap ni because of the orang sampaikan kepada Kinabalu Podcast. Not to say kami mau condemn kamu. Of course you did a great job. It's not easy to manage an event. Big events like this. So jangan relax, jangan terus marah lah. Pasal
bukan kutuk, no, just that there could be better ways of buat benda macam gini bah.
It's check and balance lah. Kau tak boleh perfect all the time, right? Mestilah ada orang mau komen. Dan kami komen bukan suka-suka. It comes from daripada marhain yang betul-betul merasai yang ada di sana. Anak dia ikut sekali kah begitu, right? So relax pasal Dazanak, Sugano Dazanak ni kasih pecah lah dia punya kategori. Lepas tu arrange baik-baik the transition. I know kamu sudah buat sebaiknya, tapi takkan janji sampai pukul 1 pagi. Kamu, this is not a club, right? This is not a discotheque
live
club,
show,
right?
Discotheque. I've heard that for a long time. Lagipun budak-budak, everyone when they want to sing, they want to be at the best kan. Orang mengantuk sudah, menguap
apalagi
sudah.
Muka pun begini, apa mau tarik lagi suara and all, right?
Tidak sudah cantik. Makeup pun sudah like it's you know what it is. Logic bah.
Kalau yang dah biasa pakai baju lagi, baju yang ketat-ketat ka, ada accessories and all, si dorang rasa sudah kan.
Kesian bah. Budak-budak lagi.
Producer dah bagi kita subjek talking about this mixed culture. Okay, this is another real stuff. Ada orang cakap, banyak komen-komen netizen dan juga ada orang ramai, kalau mau ikut pertandingan ini Munuk Ngadau, mesti mau darah KDM sahaja. Dua-dua bapa dan mama, tidak boleh dah mix.
Mesti pure.
What is your comment?
My comment is that if dia pure kan, I understand juga kenapa pure. Sebab it's a Kadazan Dusun punya event, KDMR punya event kan. Ya, kita maulah yang berdarah pure begini. But will it showcase multiculturalism in our state? Plus we cannot escape from multiculturalism bah. Mix tidak dapat bah. Ada yang mix Cina macam saya Sino Kadazan.
Saya tidak mau kau sebab saya punya anak nanti mau ikut
Terlampau je macam anjing.
ikut unduk ngadau.
Macam anjing kucing.
Saya mau kahwin dusun juga, for example, right?
Saya mau Persian juga, tidak mau mix jadi kucing kampung. Something like that.
So okay. So ada the debate keep on going up until now. Tidak boleh mix. If I'm not mistaken, my good friend, my sister good friend, Joanne Rampas, she's mixed, right? Your father is British and the mother is local, Auntie Sula. So she won that time back then, and also after that adalah mix juga, and up until now pun ada yang join mix bilang, and I think they just still debating for this. Dia bukan original, but this is what I would say. Producer pun ada cakap, if kalau tiada this mixed racial, mixed culture, this orang bilang yalah mixed marriage gitu kan, dusun sama dusun saja. You wanna see what happen kah? You wanna see pinik-pinik tagap all the way? One thing.
Yeah, true.
I'm a dusun, so saya boleh cakap.
Yeah.
So
Me too.
and my mom is rungus. So nasib baik saya nak pinik-pinik tagap lah. Tapi no offense, we got many friends yang very
Gitu.
cool, you know. Yeah.
It is the feature bah.
I mean, it is what it is. DNA wise begitulah tu. So kalau kita bertanding begitu, how's the gonna be?
Well, for me macam tidak best lah. Itu je.
Kalau kau mau hidung ketot, I mean badan begitu and all.
Not body shaming but it
Not
is
body
what
shaming.
it is.
Yeah. It's fact.
Yeah, I think I think there are people out there yang memang cakap, oh, kalau dia mix dia ada advantage di situ sebab mancung hidung dia European sikit tapi dusun.
Yeah. Well, dia punya untung lah apa boleh buat. Dia
Itulah.
bukan minta-minta lahir begitu.
Itulah.
Right.
Kurniaan Tuhan. Nah, sudah.
Yeah.
Ha.
It's actually true.
What do you want to say?
Apa mau cakap kan? Tapi ya.
Yeah.
So ini jadi debate lah. Diorang bilang tidak boleh begini, but dia ada dari dusun. Mama bapa. Ada lagi mix Pakistan, right? Pakistan also ada. Indian also probably ada.
From KM? Nah, last time?
I'm not sure. Tapi ada. But yeah. So I think there should be a problem lah.
I don't think it should be a problem.
How about dia bukan dua-dua darah dusun, tapi dia kena dari lahir dia kena jaga oleh orang dusun KDM. Dia boleh join ke tidak?
Now that's an issue juga.
Dia cakap pun memang kedusunan. For example, Manakah tu dia memang very dusun culture, membesar dengan circle of dusun. What is your take about that? Lepas tu dia daftar nama nama bapak dia, sudah bapak dia dusun, tapi dia sebenarnya kena prepare, probably he's an African American, I don't know. Probably.
Atau dia orang putih tapi nama dia Aloysius something lah, something lah. Then what can you say?
What can you say? Yeah.
So
Kau mau cek DNA?
lama.
Kan?
Betul juga.
So, if you want to have a outstanding lineup of Unduk Ngadau, yang kamu rasa ini pertandingan according to the the history, the myth and the legends of Unduk Ngadau, the original cerita of Unduk Ngadau, at least having a mixed culture ni, at least dia berdarah dusun, for me it's okay.
Me too.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. Plus, this is a huge platform to also promote multiculturalism.
Yeah.
See, the beauty of the KDMR is that we accept this kind of mix bah.
Correct.
Gitu.
Correct. I agree.
Bagus tu.
Not just the race, our Sabah itself, our city, I mean our negeri. Yes.
Dia jadi macam cultural race preservation preserve the race aside. It's kalau terlampau pure dia jadi racist lah pula. Kan?
Mungkin ya.
Well, you can compare it to the past macam World War II, German, Nazism and all that. Oh, you can compare. You logic lah. So we don't want that.
Yeah, it's correct. Yeah.
We want to promote multiculturalism. Mix is beautiful, man. Come on, man.
So, itu I will take about that. Kamu fikir-fikirlah sendiri. So, selamat menyambut Pasca Kaamatan.
Yeah. Tak ada Tagazon.
Kotobian ada Tagazo atau Tagayodok Hamadan.
Yeah.
Good luck to everybody, specifically the organizers and all. Yang akan berlangsung di KDCA nanti is not easy, and every year ada siap peningkatan pembaharuan yang bagus. Tapi itulah antara yang komen-komen kami dapat, the Dazanak and the Songkoto untuk kasih lain kategori. Dan juga janganlah menyanyi sampai pukul 1. Ada lagi isu lain sebenarnya, pemilihan lagu, type of songs tidak sesuai dengan budak, ada yang begitulah. Ada juga cerita begitu. Well,
sebutan.
Apa yang kami terima sajalah ya, sebutan. And untuk yang mixed culture ini pula, our take is no problem as long kau ada dusun, kau kena kasih besar dengan dusun KDM punya culture. I think it should be all good.
Yeah, promoting the culture. Do that.
Saya bawa culture. Okay. So sampai sini saja podcast kami Pindik saja. We're gonna see you next week. Next week kita mau cerita pasal is the month of next month is the month of World Cup, bro.
Yeah.
So
ale.
Yeah. So we'll see you guys. It's a short one. We'll see you next week. Saya Ricardo.
Saya Kiane.
Kami dari Kinabalu Podcast, the number one podcast in Sabah. Ciao, Jin, ciao.
Ciao.
Ciao, Bella, ciao.
Sipping moonshine, summer as a top.